Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. I'm Sally Turner, joined here today with entertainment reporter Ellen to discuss the 65th Annual Emmy Awards, which is airing the 22nd of September. Okay, Ellen, we've got a big night of television on Sunday, both Breaking Bad and the Emmys at the same time. So, you know who's going to win the ratings war?
Well, there's also the Dexter series finale on Sunday as well, so it's even more packed. It's hard to say. I mean, Breaking Bad hit its highest viewership this past week. This past Sunday's episode was 6.4 million, and the 2012 Emmy broadcast was about double that. That's a big chunk of the Emmy viewers, but we don't know how much of an overlap there is. The real concern, I think, is going to be for people that would normally say, I'll just DVR Breaking Bad or Dexter and watch the show live, but these days with everyone tweeting and on social media all the time, there's definitely going to be a lot of anxiety about making sure you see the episode before you find out what happens. So I think that people that are torn between the two might lean towards the Breaking Bad.
So you think Breaking Bad will come on top?
Well, it won't get 13 million viewers, but I think that if among people that are conflicted between the two, and that's not everyone, I think people will be more inclined to watch the Breaking Bad show.
There are a few tight races this year, particularly in the drama series category. So who's a front runner for you?
I would have to say it would be Breaking Bad. There are very few categories at all this year in the Emmys that are locks, and the best drama category is definitely the tightest. I think that the only thing that might be working against Breaking Bad as a front runner is the fact that it's in its final season now, and it's so strong. And next year, at this point, I think we can already say that next year Breaking Bad is going to win. It seems impossible to imagine that it won't. So that might be in the back of Emmy voters' minds when they're deciding between, say, House of Cards or Breaking Bad, because of course House of Cards is shiny and new, and Emmy voters have shown in the past that they do like new things. For example, last year Homeland, it was his first season and it swept. So I think that it probably is going to be between Breaking Bad and House of Cards, and then with Mad Men right behind it. Again, Mad Men has another opportunity as well, 2 more opportunities.
Okay. And speaking of House of Cards, Netflix series has been nominated in multiple categories. 13 categories. Yeah. So do you think it'll work against them, the fact that it's a different medium? Do you think the Academy will be able to look past that?
I think it will be difficult for the Academy to judge that show on its own merit without being influenced by the fact that it is such a groundbreaking Emmy broadcast this year, because there's a completely new variable. I don't think that any Academy voter is going to be able to forget about the fact that if House of Cards does win any major categories, that's going to be a game changer for television. So I think there's a little bit of added pressure on it in that respect, but I also feel like if House of Cards was on HBO or Showtime, it would be right up there content-wise as a contender against Breaking Bad and Mad Men.
So it can absolutely work in its favor to kind of be that game changer.
It could.
Wow.
Yeah.
And on Monday, what are we going to be talking about in terms of the biggest winners, losers, and perhaps surprises?
Well, there's a lot of opportunity for surprises. Again, if the Netflix series win a lot of awards, that's going to be something that we're talking about. Elizabeth Moss is up for 2 awards, 1 Outstanding Actress in a drama series, and in a miniseries. There's a chance that she could win both. If Elizabeth Moss, who has never won an Emmy before for her performance on Mad Men, goes to win 2, that would be definitely something to talk about. If anyone from Mad Men wins an acting prize, that'll be something to talk about, because it's never happened before. Enlightened, which was canceled this year, and a lot of people thought that there was a lot of outrage about that. Enlightened is nominated for multiple awards. If it picks up a lot of the sort of sympathy or compensatory vote, then I think that'll be something that people will talk about as well. If Bryan Cranston does not win, that will be a big upset also.
And finally, who do you want to see walk away with a statue?
I'd like to see Elizabeth Moss get something for sure.
Okay, well hopefully we'll have to see on Sunday. Thanks, Ellen.